Welcome back, everybody, to DCRL. We have one game tonight, just one, but it is a beef match. I'm here with Bean Chalupa, or Beef Chalupa, whatever you know him as. I got him as Chalupa tonight because I'm not quite sure. And we are going to see a nice little first round DIV matchup, one of the last to get played, so we'll see how it goes. But Bean, what are you thinking on this night?
Oh, dude, this beef is gonna go crazy. Obviously, I changed my name to Beef Chalupa because there's a lot of beef going around in this league. So I decided it'd be a little topical to change my name, But I'm excited for the series.
Yeah, no doubt. Honestly, Beef Chalupa is the best way to put it. There's been an absolute masterclass of beef and just people just not having the best of times in certain times, but having a good time overall because that's DCRL. But yeah, I'm here tonight. We're gonna work our way into stats here. We're gonna start with the bracket though. The bracket is what's important because we are in playoffs. So we can see right in the center, Wild KRATTS versus RL-DUIVEN play out tonight, and that's the 2 versus the 7th seed. Well, they had a choice of who they wanted to play. They could have played them, Planetary Trio, or DIV Destroyers. I gave them an ask. I'm like, hey, Robo, Ricky, XLS, why'd you choose Wild KRATTS? And they're like, positioning kind of, it was a revenge match. Last week of the season, Wild KRATTS took RL-DUIVEN down in 4 actually in a 5-game series. So didn't even get to game 5. They took him down. Was there a little bit connectivity issues? Maybe, but at the end of the day, they still lost. They wanted that revenge, and we're gonna see if they get that tonight. Oh, Bean, Div D, your old fighting grounds. What do you see in the bracket so far?
Well, obviously one of the only Game 6 games out of the entire playoffs was Cosmic Cats versus Planetary Trio. I think there was one other one, but obviously every other series has been like a 5-game or a 4-game series. So I'm really hoping for this series to be like a Game 6, a Game 7, something that's like a teeth clencher, just something out of this. Obviously Spaced Out is already going forward, and so is Cosmic Cats. They've been looking really solid this season, and I don't know, this division is just looking somewhat even, except for Ball Chasers. Obviously they're the number 1 seed. And
Vulture's crazy.
They were the only undefeated team. I'm pretty sure in the entirety of DCRL. So they're going to be a tough team to beat this playoffs. And I don't know. We'll see how the series goes.
Yeah, no doubt. They're going to be a tough one, but I will say about this is that if you look down at match F, bottom bracket, far left side, it'll be the loser of match A at the very top, the 9 to the 8 seed, and then actually ends up being the loser of this match. So what happens is the loser of this to the 2nd seed has to play 1, 2, 3, 4 games to get to LAN. 5 games in total if you count this one, and you have to win out after this game. So this is gonna be a rough road for whoever loses. I do not wish that upon anyone, but that's just how it is. Oh, Bean, that would not be fun. That would not be fun.
No.
We're gonna hop over to just take a look at division stats for the end of the season. You see RL-DUIVEN up top at 6-2, a pretty even win percentage, meaning they're going to game 5s. They're either getting kicked down when they lose, but not much. I mean, what do you see here on like broad team stats, Bean?
Looking at everything, the win percentage is so close between all of these teams, except for what I was talking about before, Ball Chasers. I honestly don't know how I'm him got straight down to Div D. He's looking really solid this season, but looking at the rest of these teams, RL-DUIVEN having 1.8 goals and Wild KRATTS having 2.26. I mean, usually with these teams, even though that they have the lower seed, they have the worst record, sometimes it is all just about making those goals. So Wild KRATTS could have a chance here going into this game. With the saves, they have 3.5. They're just underneath Planetary Trio with 3.6. And honestly, I could still see this series going either way. I know that the record is looking like it's easily RL-DUIVEN, but I have some faith in KRATTS.
That's completely fair. I think the only stat here that really strays from both of them that they both need to be aware of is demos and demoed. They both get demoed a decent amount, almost some of them the top in the league. However, demos, RL-DUIVEN has a 0.5 edge on there, which it could be the make or break here. If Robo, if XLS can get demos on the front end, give Ricky an open shot, or if Jumbo Kid can use his spatial awareness that he lacks from using no ball cam, if that's going to be a hindrance, or if he can just use his ears well enough to get around the demo attempts. But yeah, so with that said, I am going to toss it over to stats. I'm going to take a look at KRATTS. You wanna talk about this one, Chalupa? I know you got some friends on here.
Yeah, I got a couple of them from Lake area. But we got Jumbo Kid, Rhino, and Crabinator. Jumbo Kid, even though he has no ball cam on, he's still scoring over a goal per game, which it's insane because if you ever tried to play with just car cam, it is so disorienting and you can barely hit the ball. But Jumbo Kid can put it in, mostly because of his dribbling. I know from last semester I played him, and his dribbling was pretty solid comparatively to everyone else, which makes sense since car cam is the way to go for dribbling. Looking at the rest of these stats, saves per game, Rhino and Crabinator holding it down with a combined almost 3 saves per game. Shots, Jumbo Kid again. So Jumbo Kid is the offense on this team, and then Rhino and Crabinator are the anchors. And looking at this, it looks like they might need to give it more to Jumbo Kid and let him cook this series.
Yeah, I won't deny this team did look really good. I actually casted and streamed their game against RL-DUIVEN. However, I watched one of Jumbo Kid's goals from Robo's perspective, and he was teleporting. So like, I want to see if that makes a big enough difference. If Robo not having lag issues is really the factor here that pulls them severely over this KRATTS side, or if this KRATTS team has just gotten good enough that they can hold their own. And we'll see. It's been a whole season. They've had time to improve, and they're up at a 2-6 record. It's not like they haven't won games, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna hop in over to RL-DUIVEN stats, and we're gonna take a look at the team that I personally worked with the most out of Div D, and it'd probably be them and Planetary Trio. So 2 good solid teams, but RL-DUIVEN, Robo, XLS, and Ricky, an absolute defensive masterclass with those 1.66 saves, top of the league. And XLS, I guess he's shooting and passing because this man is near top on everything. Accuracy's a little in the drain, but if you ignore that, he can put a shot in here and there. And if he's getting 3.52 shots a game, I don't think accuracy will matter at all. At least one of those is going in. So it'll be, we'll see how it goes. Robo, the main man on this match, probably the most mechy out of this whole squad, and the most consistent. So we'll see if that shooting percentage is range true at the 34%. We'll see how it goes in these in this matchup. Yeah, Bean, do you know anything about these guys?
So I've played with Real Robo last season, and we made it to LAN. But yeah, no, Real Robo is a phenomenal mechanical player in Div D. XLS is another great player. It was definitely like a good 1-2 punch for the offense. Real Robo being able to have XLS is huge. And then Ricky, obviously he was a captain last semester, but he dropped out a little bit to 3rd man, which I don't think is fair. I think he probably could have made it into the 2nd man role. So Real Robo having this team was awesome. And just looking at this, obviously you were talking about it before, XLS having those shots. And sometimes you just need to put a ton of pressure on those teams and it will crumble. So that could be a huge deciding factor in this series. And also just the fact that Real Robo has had some playoff experience, and XLS obviously being the champion last semester. They do have the slight edge in being in playoffs. So I don't know. It's looking rough for KRATTS, but as I said before, there's still a little bit of hope in them.
Yeah, no doubt. Honestly, Real Robo, if I'm not mistaken, he had a championship under his belt back in fall of 23. and XLS having that championship background in spring of 24. I mean, they've got some winners here. We'll see if they can put 1, 2 together to make a good number here. But I'm gonna let you guys all know that predictions are up. You guys want to be the ones to predict yourselves, but we have to make our predictions now. You guys have 5 minutes here, probably a little less once we get into the game. But I'm gonna ask you, Bean, coming to the series, we got a 7-game series. What do you think?
Oh, as much as I love Robo, as much as I love him, I want to give it to Wild KRATTS so badly. So I will be voting for Wild KRATTS, and I'm hoping for a game 6 here. I don't want it to be a game 7, because if it goes to a game 7, I think that RL-DUIVEN will have the edge there. So I'm hoping for a game 6 from Wild KRATTS.
I'm gonna think about that. Only give me 2 seconds here. I thought Wild KRATTS win, I know, but I just think a non-lagging Robo is a little too tough of a challenge here. I'm taking RL-DUIVEN, and as much as I want to say a later game prediction, I have not seen enough. I have not seen enough long-standing games. I saw one in DIV, and that was the game 6. I think they take it in 5. RL-DUIVEN in 5.
That's still a solid prediction. It's either the game 6 I think will go to Wild KRATTS, but the game 7 or an early series will be going to RL-DUIVEN. So it's still a good solid prediction. Obviously, since the rest of the playoffs, but I still have faith in my boys in Jumbo Kid, Rhino, and Crabinator.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, well, Bean, I'm gonna ask you. Is there anyone that you're like looking to like absolutely perform tonight, or is there anyone specifically who you think is just gonna pop off, or has the opportunity to, or chance to pop off?
The opportunity, out of all of these players, I think the person to have the most capability of popping off here would be probably the real Robo. Because obviously I have seen that there are some times where he has really big valleys, but he has amazing mountains in Div D. And if he's able to pop off this series, that could be the game ender for this. So if we see that the real Robo is putting in the work on this series, it's going to look really rough for Wild KRATTS.
Yeah, I can see that. We're getting into game 1 here, and I'm going to ask you, Bean, are you in the party?
I am.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had you right, and I don't want to stray too far from what we were talking about. But yeah, reminder, 2 minutes left in predictions. We are hopping into this game. Make sure you hop in with your own boost, and yeah, I gotta do some background checks. So if you want to start this, that would be fantastic, because we've got this lovely thing called an overlay that requires manual stuff.
Yeah, no, obviously right away, Wild KRATTS are trying to put on the aggression here. And they very, very much need the aggression, because if they don't put it on, the RL-DUIVEN will take the control and being able to take the series here, as it's going over towards the Wild KRATTS net. Rhino putting it over to the corner. Real Robo missing it with Jumbo Kid trying to get a dribble pass over to Rhino maybe. Jumbo Kid missing it. Maybe Crabinator putting it straight in the top biddies. And the score is 1-0 for Wild KRATTS.
Yeah, XLS on his back foot, a whip from Ricky, and Crab with a nice turn, a nice slicing goal, and Wild KRATTS take a 1-0 lead in game 1. What a shot from Crab. Came out of nowhere there.
You know, just looking at this, Wild KRATTS trying to make a statement right away. But it's still anyone's game obviously, as the Rhino putting it straight past over to Jumbo Kid. Jumbo Kid maybe getting a cut off of Ricky, just barely off. He gets the demo, putting it straight over towards the middle, as XLS and Robo on the backboard. XLS puts it around the defense. Real Robo trying to get a good touch off, but Rhino's there to counter it, baby. Went over to the corner.
Ooh, a little close there. Robo tries to get it mid. Not quite. Jumbo taking it out. He has no idea where anyone is, but he knows that he can go center. Gets a touch over one. Jumbo Kid scores. Wildcrats 2-0 lead.
Yeah, another person that we got to look out for is Jumbo Kid. The dribbling is there. That's his biggest upside with not having ball cam and being able to use the card cam to his advantage and being able to dribble it around the defense.
Yeah, no doubt. As they start off a little bit on their back foot here, but a whiff by Ricky, a touch by XLS, and Robo forced to be the producer. He sends one to the backboard. XLS in the air. No one knows why, but he's there. Robo launched one mid back to XLS. Can he get it on? Not quite. This ball floats out mid. Jumbo with a nice clear out. Ricky receives in the center. Not able to get past one. Crabs in the back into the corner. XLS. Nice reception, but not enough to follow it up. Jumbo Kid sends one home.
Wildcrats with the 3-0. They're showing that in the regular season, it was no fluke for this first game. They're saying that we are the better team and we are going to win this game 1 and gain the momentum here.
Yeah, they really are. This ball floating up. Robo above them all, but he puts it home. And that's 1 goal back for RL-DUIVEN.
No, real Robo putting it straight over to the top bins with the aerial. What a beautiful shot from Robo. As I said before, if he gets those mechanical plays in his favor, he is going to be an unstoppable force here.
Yeah, Ricky gets a whiff off the side. XLS there to follow, sends it mid. It's high. XLS touches it down. Is anyone there? Robo is, but not enough to turn. Jumbo able to push it out to the corner. He turns back for the ball. Can he get anything to go? Tries to get a touch over XLS, but it falls forward. Bad read, but Rhino there to follow up. Robo keeps it in the corner. A little awkward for him, but a whiff by KRATTS gives him some opportunity. This ball floating mid. XLS up. He gets a whiff. Robo not able to do much more than smack it right back into the Wildcrats corner. Jumbo is on the ball, but not much room, and this floats back to the blue side.
You know, Ricky LaFleur with no boost is a little unfortunate as Rhino tries to get a 50 off, but Ricky LaFleur putting it past him. Jumbo Kid there to counter it straight over towards XLS off the backboard. KRATTS is able to read it over towards the corner. Ricky LaFleur putting it straight over, back over towards KRATTS as XLS trying to catch it, but gets a miss. Miss it, but no! And Jumbo Kid is right there for the aerial.
Jumbo Kid, the man with no ball cam, an absolute menace on the attacking side, puts that one home. Wildcrats 4-1, game 1. 2 minutes left, a lot of Rocket League left to play, but it's looking rough.
You know, I think that's what we call in the Rocket League community a little butt bump. As Jumbo Kid almost trying to get a read, but KRATTS gets a mistouch as Robo 50s it off of Rhino, putting it straight over towards mid, but Jumbo Kid able to defend it. Open field as Robo trying to demo Jumbo Kid, going over to XLS. XLS no boost. KRATTS hitting it over towards the goal as Ricky LaFleur a little awkward here, pumping it over to Jumbo Kid. Jumbo Kid passes over to KRATTS. Maybe Rhino can get a shot off in here. Unfortunate touch. XLS puts it over towards the middle with KRATTS on the ball. Robo in from the corner, tries to pop it over, but KRATTS is there. XLS controlling it. It's looking a little bit back and forth now, Penn.
Yeah, honestly, I'm improved mainly by Rhino and KRATTS. A lot of improvement out of these two. They've been working hard this season. XLS deleted for his efforts. His ball floats mid. KRATTS decides not to. Rhino waits on the backboard, not able to get the touch. Ricky not able to send it mid. This floats wide to XLS. XLS gets a touch mid. No one turns, but Jumbo floats it out. Robo there, but Jumbo still behind this ball. He floats it corner. He falls back down. No one on there. XLS gets this wide. XLS following it up, but nothing more. He rotates out for more boost. That's another boost steal. This other team's going to have some rough times if Wildcrats can't find much, but XLS doesn't do much with the boost he gets, and Jumbo follows up. Jumbo dribbles around the center, not able to get past two. Robo gets in the corner. Can he get anything more? No, he floats over it. And Rhino is able to get this wide. 10 seconds left. XLS trying to take it back into his own side. This game's pretty much over, Chalupa. We have a 3-goal lead and 1 second left.
And Wild Kratts with the game one momentum. The most important game in this series, besides game 7, if it does come to it, obviously. But Wild Kratts are looking so solid as Jumbo Kid putting in 3 goals, a little hat trick for himself, with also an assist and a save. He's got 100% goal participation right here. It's looking really good for Wild Kratts after this first game.
Yeah, he looked just as good last time. We'll see if that continues as we head to DFH Stadium for game 2. And I just gotta wonder, is Jumbo Kid supremacy gonna reign true, or do you think that there's a weakness to this team?
The biggest thing I think that RL-DUIVEN needs to understand is that Jumbo Kid is probably their one-man offense. If they're able to stop Jumbo Kid and get him out of those plays, they're able to have a much easier time dealing with Wild Kratts. So maybe get a couple of demos on onto Jumbo Kid here. Obviously, he's one of the most demoed people in this division also at around 1.5, I'm pretty sure. So that also could not stop him, I guess. So we'll see how they deal with him.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. This ball floats into the orange half early. Jumbo on a whip. The Rhino there to follow Jumbo. Floating in the center here, tries to get something on, but XLS with the double attack there. But Robo there to follow XLS. A little ball chasey, but floats back to Robo, who sends it mid. This ball flies up, a crab there. Ricky forced to play defense, gets a nice tap down. Can he get anything to go here? XLS tries to sit on that ball a little longer than you'd expect, but he doesn't quite get anything to go. Robo, it's a nice touch mid, but it's straight to Rhino. Rhino gets it wide, and Rhino gonna keep it in this corner because XLS is a little awkward.
Yeah, no crap. Just a little bit of glaze here for Wild Kratts. Krabbinator is looking so much more solid than he has the rest of the season. I know that there's been a lot of times where we don't talk about that, but the rest of the game, there's been so many more times where he is actually hitting really good contact onto the ball as he's getting it over, getting a little 50 off from XLS as Rhino touches it a little bit.
Robo!
Straight over to Robo as he slots it.
Yeah, it's a great touch from XLS. Gets it in the corner, and Robo finishing it home with a nice flick. Top bins, it's done.
What an unfortunate touch from Rhino. Just a little bit softer of a touch and it maybe would have gone their way, but it doesn't always go your way.
Yeah, Robo collects in his backline. Rhino there, not able to get much pass. The ball followed up by Krabbinator. Past XLS. Jumbo tries to get a flick mid. Ricky there to send it wide. This ball barreling towards the center, but Rhino's there to keep it equal. A nice touch from Jumbo sends it back into the corner, but XLS unable to get the pinch over. This ball floating mid, but Ricky again sends it out. XLS to follow. This ball's floating back, but Jumbo with the whiff. Rhino no boost. This ball's floating to Ricky. Can he get one past Jumbo? Yes, he can. XLS on the turn. Can he get anything to go here in mid? Not quite. Rhino there to follow. Sends it out wide. Robo on the ball now. Can't get much to go. Krabbinator with a nice clear, and Jumbo to follow. Jumbo almost gets it over one, but killed for his efforts. It's ball to Krabbinator. He sends it back towards Rhino. Rhino on. He sends it mid to himself, but Robo's there. And that floats just high enough, but Jumbo unable to get anything to go. This ball, someone hit it, please. Consistently, there you go. Rhino sends it to the backboard. Grab tries to follow. This ball floats into the corner, and this RL-DUIVEN side will stay alive.
Jumbo Kid is getting stopped here in the offense, and it's looking a little bit more rough for the Wild Kratts. And it's going straight over towards the net. XLS trying to get a read off, but barely off. Going up from the backboard. Jumbo Kid dribbling it over into the air. No boost. XLS there to get a touch over. An accidental mid-touch. And it's blocked by Ricky Lafleur. Jumbo Kid trying to get a read off. Real Robo on top of the ball. Krabbinator off the backboard. And oh no, everyone misses. And everyone misses. What an unfortunate whiff from Ricky. As it goes straight over towards the Wild Kratts side with Rhino. Another unfortunate miss. XLS hitting it over towards the wall. Trying to get the read off as Jumbo Kid with the no ball cam. Ricky.
Oh, Robo!
Real Robo. Oh my goodness, straight off of the backboard.
Ricky might need to mess with his settings after this. That dead zone destroying him on the back line. Ricky, can he get it past? Rhino gets it almost past Ricky, but not quite. Rhino, and it's flip center, but it's straight to Robo. Robo long. Gravinator sends it wide. Jumbo Kid to follow. This touch off from XLS and Robo. Ricky there to receive it in the corner. He sends it out. This ball up high from Gravinator. Robo up. He gets a nice touch to the corner. XLS there to follow. He gets it past one. Can he get past two? Yes, he can. This ball floating high. Jumbo hits it back towards his own net. XLS can't get it mid. Jumbo Kid able to take this out, and Ricky, the only one back, demoed for his efforts, unable to do anything as Jumbo Kid's goal flies towards the net. 1-1 tie.
What a play from Jumbo Kid. He said, I don't need the ball. I just need to get you away from the goal. And that's exactly what he did. And they were able to tie it up 1-1 here in this game 2. This is crucial for Wildcrats here.
Yeah, Rhino doesn't get the best kickoff. Ricky sends this high in mid. Robo there. He's floating in fast, but not high enough. Jumbo puts this on net. Is anyone there to stop it? Ricky is. Robo keeps it high. Rhino forced to turn. Backflip. He's awkward now. Is anyone there to follow? Robo is. This floats up high to XLS, and he puts it. Oh! RL-DUIVEN 2-1 up. 36 seconds left.
They're putting up the pressure, and as I said before, if you shut down Jumbo Kid, you're gonna shut down the team. XLS with a beautiful shot over towards the open net as we have 30 seconds left, 2-1, and it's in the favor of RL-DUIVEN. Hopefully this kickoff goes towards Wildcrats' favor as Gravinator trying to pop back over towards his team. Jumbo Kid in a little bit of an awkward position, going straight over to XLS, getting air dribble maybe. Jumbo Kid off of the corner. Trying to read it. Hits it over Robo maybe. Rhino on the ball, hitting it straight over towards XLS with the save. XLS getting another touch over. Trying to get a nice shot in as Gravinator blocks it. And Real Robo hits it over towards their backboard, close to the net, as they hit it over towards RL-DUIVEN's side. And Ricky LaFury clearing it out. And I think that's going to be the end of game 2. As RL-DUIVEN wins this and ties up the series 1-1.
Yeah, Ricky unable to get anything to go. This game a bit different. It's only 1-1, but RL-DUIVEN holds them off and able to take game number 2 here. And as we head into game number 3, a tied up series. This is kind of what I expected. I expected if a game got taken, it would be the first one by Wildcrats. But can RL-DUIVEN hold this momentum and maintain as the series progresses? What do you think?
I think RL-DUIVEN is taking notes on what I was saying before. Probably Jumbo Kid is their main offense, and they were shutting him out here as Jumbo Kid had 5 shots and he was only able to put in 1 goal. He was putting on the pressure, but RL-DUIVEN was able to put it back as they had 7. I didn't even realize they had 7 saves this series to Wildcrats 9 shots. It was looking so good for RL-DUIVEN defensively, and if they're able to keep this up, then they will be able to finish off this series.
Yeah, they were looking amazing from the save category. But if you're a Wildcrats fan, you want your team shooting a little more aggressively, and you want to see a more effective pressure from Jumbo. He was kind of pushed away that game, not able to do what he wants. And kind of just held it. The ball was held in the air, which is not the Jumbo Kid playground. I like to call him the DIV swamp donkey. He's a man of the ground, a man of the people. But if he's not able to do that, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just going back to that, if they're allowing him to dribble and do exactly what he wants to do, right there, he just does what he wants, and he's able to put it straight in. I think he accidentally backflipped.
Oh, he drove off the corner.
No!
An unlucky rotation by Ricky gives Jumbo all the time in the world and an open goal. A nice touch over one, puts it away. Dang.
But yeah, that was exactly what Jumbo Kid wanted, is the ball all to himself, and nobody is basically contesting him. As he gets a bump in the air, how do you even... Oh, I guess in card cam, you can kind of
all he can see.
Just going for it. But going over to Real Robo, maybe putting it straight in. Jumbo Kid with the save. Oh, I thought that was going straight in. I thought that was an own goal from Jumbo Kid, but he was able to catch it beautifully.
Nice
as XLS straight over to the corner. Krabbinator hitting it back over as Real Robo reads this, putting it straight down towards the waterfall. Maybe they can read this. No, unfortunate, but Rhino was able to save it. Krabbinator, no boost, trying to get the 50 as XLS with also no boost. There's a lot of no boost here in this game.
Ooh, does he get the turn? No, he doesn't. Jumbo sitting in the corner. Krabbinator there to follow. This floats mid, but it's sent away by XLS. Can he get anything to follow? Not quite. Rhino able there to get there first. Roats in the corner. He's able to get a bump, but no demo. Robo up. Robo can't get it past 2. Jumbo sends it back wide. XLS there. Can he get it past Jumbo? Not quite. This ball floating mid. Ricky there. Gets it back to the corner. It's a nice touch from him. Can he get anything more? Not quite. Like, honestly, they're not. It's just consistency of touches at this point. That's a nice pass from Jumbo. Rhino puts it home. 2-0 KRATTS.
Beautiful offense from Jumbo Kid, popping it straight over Robo, and Rhino able to finish it. And they're up in this game 2-0 KRATTS with the advantage here. Let's see if they can hold on to this.
Yeah, I'd like to suggest to Ricky go into free play more. Holy cow. That's like 3 or 4 just misreads of the ball he's had on open stuff. XLS, no boost. Bump by
what a bomb!
Jumbo, and KRATTS sends it home. Jumbo, an absolute masterclass from him. Wow.
Jumbo is putting in the work. He is bodying everyone. He is telling everyone on the other team, go into the weight room. Weight room. That's all he's saying right here. He had a demo play this last game, and he had a bump play just now, and he is lights out at this moment.
Yeah, Robo able to get this out of their half. A lot of Rocket League left to play, and 3-0 is not unkillable. XLS tries to send this mid, but Jumbo's there. They did a really good job about it last game, but they have not really kept this ball to the skies. Jumbo's playground is the ground, so if you guys keep it in the air, it'll be rough for him. But XLS sends it to the backboard, sends it mid. Is anyone there? No, but Jumbo is. Jumbo keeps it out for Rhino. Rhino. This ball flies up. XLS on the whip. Jumbo hits it down to Rhino. Rhino on the angle. Not able to get it. Krabbinator unable to get the read. And XLS and another will follow it out of this half. XLS on the angle gets it mid. Is anyone there? Not quite. This ball pinches out. Hard against the backboard. Robo there to follow, but Krabbinator's first. This ball high up in the air. Is anyone there? Rhino waiting in patience, but Robo gets it first. XLS on the follow. Sends it to the backboard. Sends it mid. Is anyone there? No. Robo just not able to get up quick enough to get there. And Crab. Oh, what a touch from Robo. And Ricky not able to put it home. Jumbo on the demo. This ball will float for a while. KRATTS offense.
Appreciate you casting here. My laptop was just about to die, but Krabbinator and Jumbo Kid with the play again.
Jumbo had 2 bumps.
Yeah, a little unfortunate as the bump put him straight over towards the goal. As Rhino popping it over the offense, as XLS trying to cut it around, but Rhino putting in the work in defense. Real Robo passing it over. A little bit of a double commit from RL-DUIVEN. XLS hitting it. Ooh. A little bit of a miscommunication here from KRATTS as Rhino puts it on the ball, tries to get it over with a minute left. Jumbo Kid on the ball, trying to get his mojo down as it pops over straight over towards the center. Real Robo trying to pop it around. XLS with the shot. So close. Is it LeFleur or LeFair?
I have no idea, but it's in the back of their net, and Ricky sends one home. The back right. Jumbo and Rhino and Neverland not able to get there. It is a 2-goal lead by KRATTS, but 40 seconds left. Will something happen?
That was a beautiful shot from Ricky. Little air.
Oh, XLS. It's up high.
Towards Jumbo Kid. Real Robo popping it over towards the backboard. Krabbinator. A little bit of a misread. Jumbo Kid popping it over Ricky. As Ricky goes straight back to defense, XLS pops it over towards Ricky, not able to touch it, and Rhino!
Robo
there with the defense, trying to pop it over. not wanting to read that. Crabinator putting it over towards his corner as XLS trying to bring it center, but it's not enough right now. Ricky LaFleur, Robo, read it over to the corner, and I think that's it. And KRATTS are taking this game 3 here, and they're up 2-1 in this series.
Yeah, 2-1 up. Not exactly what I predicted, but I'm not going to complain. Both teams looking aggressive, having signs of life, but I just need to see a little bit more from RL-DUIVEN.
Jumbo Kid again with 100% goal participation. He is trying to put the team on his back offensively, as going into this 2 assists, solid, 1 goal, obviously really solid. He's just in position offensively for this team, and KRATTS definitely needs him to pop off in order to win this series.
Yeah, RL-DUIVEN need to see some more effective air pressure, maybe some more effective touches, especially on the defensive half. They've been left out to dry multiple times. Words aren't working today, man. But it's gonna be rough.
I think one of the things that they might need to do is being able to demo Jumbo Kid from where Jumbo Kid can't see them, so from behind him, because obviously the only thing he can see is in front of him unless he uses his right stick. So that's something that they might need to take notes of. But as we go into this game 4 here,
it's immediately in for Robo. That's not what you want to see for a start, and RL-DUIVEN take an early lead.
What a kickoff from the real Robo as it goes straight in off of the wall. That is not what you want to see for KRATTS here, as in 4 seconds, RL-DUIVEN is already up.
Yeah, and an early start. Ricky sends it high. Robo demo for his efforts, but XLS is there. It's past 1, it's past 2, but not 3. Sent out wide by Crab. Ricky there to follow. Floats this one mid. Rhino there to follow it up. Can't get much to go as Robo takes it to the side. He's in the corner. Jumbo with a nice pop high. Gets it long. Jumbo. Can he get anything more to go? Not quite. He sends it right to the corner. He's bounced away and boxed off, but Crabinator there is quickly. Crabinator is there quickly. Wow, I cannot speak. Being taken away.
No, Jumbo Kid almost able to pop it around everyone as Rhino, a little bit of a misread. Pop it over to Crabinator. Maybe Crabinator can get a shot off, but XLS is there for the defensive save. Ricky popping it over as XLS dribbling it around Crabinator. Rhino popping it over, but gets demoed. Over straight towards Jumbo Kid. Jumbo Kid not able to get on the ball. Going into the corner of KRATTS. Rhino on the ball. Hitting it over. Real Robo trying to read it off. And Crabinator popping it over. They need to hit this. Jumbo Kid on the ball as they demos XLS. And he gets demoed too. It's just explosion.
Jumbo off the respawn.
A little bit unfortunate as Jumbo Kid able to get, almost able to get the pinch off, but XLS hits it over towards the middle and trying to get an air dribble going as Ricky LaFleur, a little bit of a double commit them. Rhino, maybe popping it over with the fake. Robo! Crabinator able to finish it off after a little bit of a mistouch from Rhino.
Yeah, Robo jumped up, got faked, unable to get it wide quick enough. Crabinator puts it home. That's tied up for KRATTS and RL-DUIVEN. We'll see what can happen here. A lot of Rocket League left to play, and it's looking really even right now.
Yeah, like I said before, this division is going to be super even. Obviously, Ball Chasers are the heavy favorite in this entire division. But with the rest of these series, it's looking so good for any team right now.
Ooh, a nice turn by Robo. This floats mid to XLS. He gets the angle down, but not quite the angle on. Jumbo Kid knocked away by XLS. XLS sends this ball high. Can he get something mid? Yes, he can. This floats high. Everyone misses. Ricky's not there, and Jumbo able to get it out. This ball followed up by Robo. Robo puts it between the two. They're awkward. Rhino and Crab send it to the corner, but Robo tries to send it back mid. Crabinator with a nice clear. And floating back. XLS on the cut. This ball floats down to him, but not much to follow. XLS gets the touch out wide. Jumbo Ball chasing to high hell as Robo falls this up over. Robo past Jumbo Kid. Can he get it mid? Yes, he can, but Ricky's not quite at the right angle. This ball floats high. Can Ricky get something mid? Yes, he can. XLS probably there. Yes, he is. XLS gets another touch attempt. Not quite on, and Crab gets a clear away.
No, it's going so back and forth right now as Jumbo Kid getting another demo. And it's going straight over towards the RL-DUIVEN side as Jumbo Kid puts it over towards the mid. Rhino maybe able to get a shot and saved by Ricky LaFleur. Jumbo Kid pinching it over straight towards the middle. Robo countering it as Crabinator reading it in the air. And Rhino trying to get a redirect almost straight into the goal. Crabinator went over towards the wall as it gets sent straight over towards Wildcrat's side. Crabinator able to get a read off of there. Robo unfortunate there as Jumbo Kid maybe able to get a shot off. XLS hitting it over.
Oh my god.
Jumbo Kid, I think Jumbo Kid has like 4 demos here.
Almost all on XLS too. He's getting upset. There's no way he's not. XLS floats this mid, and he instead chooses to take it himself when there was people there to pass to. Robo gonna try to get one mid for him, but not quite. Jumbo Kid gonna get it clear here. Ricky's a little awkward. Can he get it past him? Not quite. Ricky able to get one over Jumbo, but can he get anything more? Low boost, but he's got some spunk. This floats mid. XLS not able to get a touch, but Jumbo again on this ball for the millionth time this game. Robo floats this away. Can he get past 2? Yes, he can. This ball floating towards net. Jumbo able to get it wide, and this floats back mid. Rhino on the awkward and doesn't get the touch. XLS sends this out and away. Jumbo. Crabinator decides to take. This ball floats past him. Jumbo Kid quickly to turn. Low boost, but he's got a lot of room. XLS not able to get much more. Jumbo on a nice redirect. This ball floats high. Ricky there. Gets it over Rhino and Crab. Can he get the turn? Not quite. Crab able to keep this in the corner. And XLS sends it up high above the goal. Is anyone there? Rhino is. He floats it back. Anyone there to follow for RL-DUIVEN? But nobody's there. Jumbo's going to get a clear here and keep it alive in the middle of the net here. Rhino up. No one hits, and this ball falls. Overtime. Game 4.
This entire game was going so back and forth. I was so invested in the goals, but a little unfortunate from both teams not able to put it in as Real Robo hitting it over towards the Wildcat side. Rhino able to hit it past over towards Crabinator. Crabinator able to put it straight into the Robo. As it was going top hands, but Robo said no.
No. Robo
Jumbo Kid getting blocked from Ricky LaFleur. Crabinator getting a soft touch. See if he can get a read. Rhino on the ball, grabbing the boost. XLS trying to get an air dribble. Touches it around. Jumbo Kid doesn't get a second touch as Real Robo is there
to put it away. XLS on a great touch there, Bean. That's insane.
Oh my goodness. That was an intense game there, Pen.
That's insane. That's a great touch out by XLS. Sorry to talk over you when it was happening, but Robo able to follow this up, put the 2 goals home. XLS and the nice assist there. RL-DUIVEN do it in style, but they take game number 4. We're tied up 2-2.
The Real Robo able to finish it off there in that last goal as he has 2 goals, 2 saves, and 2 shots. He was putting in the work, and I don't know if you can see the stats for Jumbo Kid's demos, but how many did he have?
He has 4.
He has 4. Oh, I knew it.
And I'm guessing I'm going to guess that I would say 3 at the minimum were on XLS, if not all 4. He was targeting him like a hawk. Did not expect that out of him, but it worked. Ooh.
A timeout after a win?
A timeout after a win come out from RL-DUIVEN.
Interesting. I would not have expected that.
All right. Well, I'm going to let them know. Okay.
Alrighty. But just looking at that, Jumbo Kid wasn't able to do much that last game, which did give RL-DUIVEN the advantage. So
yeah,
obviously
they were
either...
to the timeout image really quick. I'm gonna ask you to talk a little bit. I will be right back. Oh, it looks like everyone's out of their chairs right now. I'm gonna message to text me when they're
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I want to go grab a drink really quick. Personally.
Okay.
This has been a long night already. You entertain the crowd.
I'll see if I'm able to yap for long enough. But going back to what I was saying, Jumbo Kid getting shut out this time around as he had 0 goals. He had 0 in all of his stats except for shots, and he was only able to have 100 score, which definitely gave RL-DUIVEN the chance to end it off there. And that's that's unfortunate. Let's hope that they're not in. There you go. Okay. That was a little bit unfortunate. They accidentally joined the match here. Let me make sure. I'm guessing they already messaged Penn right now. But seeing this 2-2 in the series, it's looking really good for the series. But
yeah, so sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
I'm coming back here. Sorry about that, all. Yeah, I didn't think I heard over the comms. I have my headset on still that they tried to join. Love when I told them to DM me and they don't DM me. That's great. It's all good. We'll let them know they can join.
They're exiting the game by accident.
Oh, exiting the game? Oh.
There we go.
All right. Perfect.
Beautiful.
We are in. Sorry for the delay, folks. We are off from timeout. Let me just make sure you guys see the game yourselves. And we are heading on into another match, or game number 5. It is tied up on the series. The 2 seed versus the 7 seed. This would be the first major upset of the entirety of DCRL as Ricky pulls off a nice touch to the middle. Can he get anything to go? XLS there to follow. Can he get something mid? Yes, he can. This is floating high, but not quite mid as Jumbo there to follow it out. XLS cuts it off as Rhino waits and gets a nice touch. He gets it to the corner. Nice touch middle by Jumbo. No one there to follow right away as the ball floats out wide. And nice clear out. I don't think it's on net, but it's dangerously close. XLS with a nice touch. This stays mid, but Jumbo able to get the clear away.
You know, that touch there from Rhino was crucial in them not being able to score. As Ricky passed it over towards Kravenator, as Kravenator getting a little bit of a mistouch. XLS on the ball, passing it over towards the mid, but Jumbo Kid able to put it over everyone. XLS putting it straight over towards Real Robo, as Real Robo trying to get a double tap, baby, but not getting the read. Ricky almost getting the shot in. XLS misread. Robo able to get the dookie off. I'm not sure who that was. I think that was Rhino. But a beautiful shot from Robo nonetheless.
Oh, XLS with a faking message. What a BM. Oh, RL-DUIVEN take a 1-0 lead in this series. This ball floating back towards the net. No one there. Rhino puts one home off the kickoff. We're tied up.
And that's what I call karma right there. Rhino, a beautiful kickoff as it goes straight into the goal, straight through the mid, just threading the needle between everyone.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see. Robo lets Jumbo Kid hit into the back corner. Ricky there to follow. He gets a touch up high. XLS will probably jump. Yes, he does. He gets one touch down. Rhino gets one to the sidewall. Can he get something mid? Not quite. Robo there to beat him. Robo, he's past 2. This ball floating towards the net. Robo gets this one home. He's got a brace.
Oh, fortunate. They just weren't able to touch it, either of them. Oh, that was such an unfortunate play from KRATTS. But the RL-DUIVEN are up 2-1, and they're looking a little bit better here in Game 5.
Yeah, Kravenator sends to the corner. Robo floats this one mid. Jumbo Kid there. He sends it on. And it's another goal. We are a minute half in, and it's 2-2.
Jumbo Kid was just floating up in the air there. Look at it. So graceful. Hitting it with the butt bump. That was the second one this series. And he's tying it up with 3.5 minutes to go. This is such a back and forth game here, Penn.
Yeah, XLS tries to get something to go here. It's a nice angle. He floats this one mid. They're unable to get it out. Robo unable to get it over Jumbo Kid. XLS and Ricky combined, but Rhino with a nice touch out wide. Jumbo there to try to send it mid. This is high. XLS can't get the touch. Robo follows it up. Gets a little redirect off Rhino. XLS sends it to the wall. Can he follow it up? Yes, he can, but not quite. A whiff on his side, and Jumbo tries to take this to the corner. Robo gets it around him, but Rhino's there. He floats it back. Can he get something mid? Jumbo chooses to try to stay in the corner. This flows past. They're all three here. No power out of this RL-DUIVEN side to get it past, but a nice double flick by XLS. Pass two, but Rhino there. Robo gets that pass two. This ball floating mid. Robo not able to get it on as this ball sent to Rhino, and he clears out. What a clear from Rhino.
Yeah, just a little side comment for Jumbo Kid. Obviously, he has no ball cam, but his aerials are looking really solid this season. This series. I would not have expected that from someone that is not tracking the ball at all when he's flying into the air, but looking really solid as it goes over. Popping it over both defenders from Wildcrats. XLS almost getting the solo play off, but Jumbo Kid able to put it over towards Real Robo. Real Robo passing it over to XLS as XLS puts it over to the right side, popping it over Krabbinator. Maybe popping it over another one as nobody is there in defense. But Krabbinator able to put it over towards the corner. Jumbo Kid faking underneath XLS as Real Robo is there. Getting demoed by Rhino. Ricky LaFleur on the ball, trying to get a stealing shot in maybe. A little bit slow from him as Rhino puts it over to the corner. XLS pinching it with Real Robo. Krabbinator on the ball. Passing it over towards Rhino. Rhino maybe able to pop it over. Going straight over towards their side. Jumbo Kid getting the soft touch over towards, accidentally hitting it towards Real Robo as Rhino was able to clear it, and Jumbo Kid right there to save the day.
That's a nice pinch down by Jumbo. Can he get the bump? Yes, he does. That's a nice touch up high by Robo. Is anyone there to follow? Ricky is, and this ball floating towards the net. Crab gets a shot on. That's a 3-1 lead for Wildcrats.
The Crab himself reading it and putting it over. Real Robo almost able to get the save off, but just a little bit of a mistouch putting it over to the top bins as we head in to Wildcrats leading the series with a minute left. Real Robo hitting it over towards the waterfall, getting it to Jumbo Kid. Ricky LaFleur reading it over towards Krabbinator. Krabbinator putting it over towards his right side. Off of the corner, maybe able to get a read off Rhino. Putting it over from Real Robo. Jumbo Kid, a little bit of a misread there as Real Robo is on top of the ball, demoing Krabbinator as XLS may be able to get another read, but Real Rhino putting it straight over. I just mixed up Robo's names and Rhino's.
Yeah, all good. XLS gets it under one, gets it around two. Not able to get it around Jumbo though. He floats this high. XLS there to follow. Tries to send it mid. This ball floating. Robo not able to get much to go. XLS on the turn. Can he get anything to go? He comes back for it. Floats it mid again. Ricky there. But he misses. Robo bumped away. Can't keep it up. It falls. Wildcrats get the game win, and they are up 3-2 on the series.
Wildcrats, you guys are looking so good as Krabbinator putting what would you say, strapping it down and putting in the work here as he has 384 score, and he put stats in all four categories, all four main categories, with a goal, assist, save, and 2 shots here. Krabbinator, the anchor of the team, is so needed here for the Wildcrats win, and he is showing up this series.
Yeah, I mean, they did something I would never do, which is take a timeout when you're in the possession of momentum. That threw me off, and honestly, I don't know if it's going to do them much justice here, as XLS did not look great that game. 0 for 2 on his shooting. He got 2 demos, but everything else just clear off the board. Low score from him. Ricky missed like a very, very, very needed touch on defense that caused him to lose it all. Crab with that amazing shot, able to put that home, and Robo It can't be a one-man show. XLS and Ricky need to perform if they want to win this game. We'll see as we head to Beckwith Park for game number 6. If there is a win here from RL-DUIVEN, we head to Champions Field. But for now, we stay a little held back as Ricky ended for his efforts. Grabbing there with a nice clear. This ball floats back to XLS. XLS there to follow. This floats out to Rhino. Rhino tries to put something mid. It gets there, but Ricky, nice backflip. Robo over one, but it pinches out wide, and the Jumbo Kid forced to follow. XLS sends it back to Robo. Robo on the far side. Can he get something else? Not quite. Fakes out two. Rhino almost passes it, but not quite. Robo likes in the corner. Can he get something mid? This ball floats back. XLS turns, but he fakes out his own teammate, but Ricky able to get it wide. Jumbo tries to turn this middle. Rhino there, puts it on. Rhino saying we are not going to game 7 with a goal in game number 6.
Beautiful 1-2 punch from Jumbo Kid, passing it straight over to Rhino, as Rhino is able to slot it in on the left side, and they are up 1-0 in this crucial game 6. They need this to be able to advance in the winners bracket, as Jumbo Kid reading it.
Messes up the kickoff. Jumbo follows it up, puts it home. That's a 2-0 lead for KRATTS, and this is looking rough.
Jumbo Kid able to read it off of the post, putting it straight in, as what you were saying before. XLS, little unfortunate kickoff, not able to be there, and they are up 2-0. It's looking so good for KRATTS right now, as they are the bottom seed in this series, and it could just be match point here, series point.
Yeah, XLS follows us out. Can he put it on net? Not quite. This ball will bounce off the backboard. No demo. This ball floating back towards their net. Ricky coming back to try to get some defense. Able to get one off Jumbo Kids. Rhino sends it high. Crab miss on the aerial. Ricky there to follow. Can he get something to go? He takes it to the wall. He sends it high. Is he going for the ceiling shot? Not quite. He stays on the wall. Floats this mid. XLS whiffs. Robo there to hit, but he's killed. And Rhino able to get this out, but XLS puts it back middle. Jumbo there to send it away. Can they get anything to go? This ball not leaving this orange half for a moment, but now almost dangerous as Crab puts it on. KRATTS are looking unstoppable.
What pressure KRATTS have had, as XLS, a little bit of an unfortunate pass straight over to Cravinator, as they are trying to put the nail in the coffin here. They might try to go for the Brazil here, but as I was saying,
early for that.
I don't know. 3 goals in 2 minutes. It's looking pretty good for them.
It is. Cravinator sends this mid, but Ricky's there. He launches it over one. Not past 2 though, but it is. Jumbo misses the read. Ricky gets one back. It's only a 2-goal difference, and we got a lot of Rocket League left to play.
Dude, K-Tool, I might need your title now.
Oh, man.
Oh, with the caster curse. If you are in here, I will gladly take it in the Discord. But up 3-1, KRATTS are up here, as XLS headed straight over towards Rhino. Rhino reading it, getting it past Real Robo, as Jumbo Kid pops it and getting it over towards Ricky LaFear. Ricky hitting it over towards Real Robo, as Real Robo getting the offense going with XLS, but Jumbo Kid is able to stop it as he's dribbling it, maybe trying to get past Ricky. Oh, almost with the solo play. Rhino misreading the ball there. Real Robo dribbling it over, as Jumbo Kid getting a little physical there, bumping Real Robo off the ball. Real Robo hitting it over towards Rhino, as Ricky LaFear getting it a touch over towards his half. Jumbo Kid passing it straight over it, but no one is there. Ricky LaFear trying to pump it over, as Jumbo Kid with the bump, the huge bump. XLS going over towards Real Robo. Real Robo hitting it over, but Jumbo Kid stopping it, getting the aerial, maybe getting a shot.
What a shot from Jumbo.
It was so beautiful there, off of the ceiling, reading it and putting it over straight to the top of the goal. I wouldn't even have done that. I would have 100% missed that there. And that was a beautiful shot from Jumbo Kid there.
This is looking extremely rough for RL-DUIVEN. Maybe having to make a lower bracket run, as Robo though puts it away. It's still only a 2-goal game. but they are throwing me off. Jumbo with an awkward whiff. Robo quick to follow. The other two not able to get back there in time. And a nice shot. What the heck happened, Bean?
Wildcrats is just, they're missing the ball sometimes on defense, and that is such a detriment for them. And if that keeps happening, I mean, RL-DUIVEN could still have a chance, as it almost happened again. KRATTS missing it, but Rhino is there to cover it up. Ricky the Fear hitting it over towards the middle. KRATTS hitting it fast. Jumbo Kid missing the ball again.
At the left, puts one on. It's a 1-goal game. 1 minute 48 left.
They're missing these crucial balls here, as a little bit of a double commit does go in their favor.
The pitch goes
134 kph.
What the heck?
Oh my
that was
goodness.
fast. An absolute rocket to the left side of the net. Jumbo Kid tries to follow this up. It's on target, but XLS sends it wide. XLS tries to follow this out of his own half. He gets a pop mid. Is anyone there? Someone killed for their efforts, where Ricky pops this wide. Ricky tries to get this mid, not able to do so. XLS keeps it in the corner, can't do anything else as Crab sends this out. Robo there to follow. This floats high and mid. Rhino forced to make a touch. He does so. Jumbo, it's hit over him twice, but Jumbo with a nice doink out, and Robo there to follow it in. Robo, XLS tries to tap it back to him, but XLS forced into an awkward position. Jumbo Kid with a nice touch to the corner. It's a great read around by XLS, but he can't get much more as this ball floats back to Rhino. Rhino, a nice touch to the sidewall, but can he do anything with it? Yes, he can. He floats this mid. Ricky awkward, but XLS is there to send it wide. Jumbo Kid not able to get anything to go.
The Jumbo Kid trying to pass it out straight towards Rhino, as XLS doing a misread, popping it over towards the backboard as Ricky is able to pass it out of there. Jumbo Kid on the ball with XLS in the air right behind him. XLS with no boost. KRATTS pinching it over
bounces.
towards the side as
Robo
Rhino
there.
meeting the 50. Robo almost putting it straight into the 50. 30 seconds left. RL-DUIVEN needs something to go in their favor. As it goes into their half, Real Robo hitting it over towards the Wildcrats side. Rhino in the air, passing it over towards their corner as Jumbo Kid stops it. Maybe getting a bump off of Ricky, and Rhino reading it off of the wall. KRATTS may be able to finish it. No, Ricky LaFleur cleared it out and almost into Rule 1. 2 seconds left. 1 second.
It
Needs
stays
to
up.
pop up.
Oh.
Jumbo Kid hitting it
Ricky.
over down.
Oh.
Ricky. Oh.
Wildcrats.
Game 6.
Get in 6.
That
What
was
your
no
guess?
fluke in the regular season.
No.
That was no fluke.
No, it wasn't. RL-DUIVEN found their match with Wildcrats. Take that in stride. And we'll face Cosmic in the second round of playoffs. I'm stunned. I don't know about you, Bean.
What an upset from the Wildcrats themselves. I had hope. I had faith.
You did.
But at the very beginning, it was looking a little bit dim. But as the series went on, it was looking so much brighter. And they were able to finish it off. It was looking scary towards the end of that last game.
Wow. An amazing win by Wildcrats. And RL-DUIVEN sent down. I'm gonna just, before they come in for this winner interview, I'm gonna go back to captures here to show you. We're gonna pull up the bracket. They get sent down to the loser of the match A game and have to play out a win against them, a win against Planetary Trio, and the loser of Spaced Out and probably Ball Chasers, just to even get to this match where they have to win the winner of these games just to get to LAN. I don't show the end of this because it's too far, but they are going to have to make the run of a lifetime here if they want to make it to LAN. XLS, Robo, both former LAN players, both were in LAN last season. It'll be a rough games for them. Ricky looking to get to his LAN this semester, but it's gonna be a ride. Luckily for Coop's sake, they do respond, so you will get messages and you will get to be able to plan these matches out accordingly and quickly. But outside of that, it's gonna be a challenge. What do you think, Bean? I try to get this set up for us again.
I don't know. This is. It was basically a deciding match on how many more series you wanted, because obviously what you were talking about before, they need to win 4 in a row to be able to make it to LAN, which is it's gonna be a lot of fatigue for whoever lost there, and it's gonna be rough for RL-DUIVEN, but they were the number 2 seed, so if anyone's gonna be able to do it, it is them to be able to pop off. And I don't know. That was just such a good series from Wild KRATTS. As I was saying before, if it did go to Game 7, I think RL-DUIVEN did have the edge there. But they were able to finish up and do what I wanted them to do.
All right, I wanted to let you get to the end of the statement before we pull these boys in. As we invite the lovely Wild KRATTS in. Congratulations, boys, on a 4-2 win in the first round of playoffs.
Well, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, you guys absolutely came out there and stunned. I don't know if you're just their antichrist or something. You guys came out as their absolute worst enemy and did not slow down from game 1. My first question hops over to Jumbo. Jumbo, you go up against Cosmic next week. How'd you guys fare against them in the regular season? Do you think you have a chance to win there and make playoffs?
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't remember too much of the regular season. So judging off that, I'm kind of going in blind as if we never played them. But I think if we played like we did today, I think that we have a pretty solid chance at making it through.
Sounds good. My next question over to Crab. Crab, you've been looking absolutely insane this game and last game. I said this last time we were talking. I was like, his touches are insane. Have you been playing much since then? Has it literally just been just pure like, hey, I've gotten a little bit better at this game and now I'm just a god, or has this just been pure luck?
I think half of it is luck and half of it is a little bit of practice. We ran some threes actually yesterday just to kind of prep for this match. But I've been sort of picking up the game a little bit more, but I think a lot of it's just dumb luck.
Fair enough. And then I'm going to throw one more question over to Jumbo. Jumbo, I don't know if did you ever look at the bracket, or are you just flying blind still?
Not really.
Okay. So did you know that if you lost this match, you would have had to play 4 matches to get to LAN just to even qualify?
Good lord.
Okay, well, good thing we didn't. So no, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, with how we seeded this time, the losers bracket doesn't get to go to LAN until like the second to last game, so it's a lot harder. So yeah, I was surprised when you came out guns a blazing, but I guess that's just your spirit, Chalupa. Questions over to you.
Yeah, going over towards Rhino. I know you've been grinding a little bit. The one question I have for you is, are you hoping for trade? I've talked to him before, but are you hoping for trading to come back to be able to have that Rhino horn?
Yeah. Really hoping.
Yeah, so one of the things that I was why I'm mentioning this is because Rhino has been hoping this entire time that he's been playing Rocket League to get that Rhino horn. It's an uncommon topper, and since trading was basically taken out of the game, it's been so hard for him to be able to get it because there's very few things that actually give you those uncommon toppers. But an actual genuine question also is, Rhino, you were looking so good on defense. Is that due to being able to communicate with your team more, or have you been putting in the work in the training packs and whatnot?
A little bit of both. I've been changing my play style. And we've also been communicating a lot more.
Solid.
Fair enough. All right, well, boys, we are going to be sending you out here. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for the interview, and congratulations on the win. Hope to see you on stream very soon for that Cosmic Cats game.
Hey, thank you for having us, as always.
Of course. We're gonna send them away, and then come back to just you and IB. What a match! Whew!
I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. I was really expecting RL-DUIVEN to take it away and be like, this is a beef match and we are coming back. But it looked like Wildcrats were coming at them harder. It was looking so good for them, and I hope the best for them for this next series against Cosmic Cats.
Can I just say that if Jumbo Kid played with Ballcam, he'd probably be like Champ 1, Champ 2.
He is Champ 1.
Okay, he'd be like Champ 2, Champ 3 then. The man could improve his rank so quickly by just getting the ability to aerial. His ground play is probably better than mine, to be honest.
I don't know. He was getting some good touches in the air.
He
honestly.
was, but it was like, it seemed a little mechy here and there. But I will agree. I will agree. He's improving in the air, but I feel like you should learn the better change to your gameplay. Whatever. It's all good. But Chalupa, it's been great. Beef or bean, I do not care. It has been great having you here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to ask you if you have any final words, and then we're going to send it away.
I love you guys. Stay safe. Don't be too cool for school. And again, I love you guys.
Fantastic. All right, well, I'll be signing it away here with thank you so much for coming in and watching DCRL. Make sure that if you coming up is LAN, make sure you know where it is and when it is. If you're looking to join, that all that information is down there in our Discord server. Make sure you join if you're not in that. Follow us on our socials so you know when games are going on. Make sure you follow Twitch specifically so you know when we're streaming. You can see right below us here is the leg waxing and maid outfit. Bean will be waxing his leg. We'll see if Coop can get in that maid outfit. Thanks to Chemic at the beginning of the stream for gifting 5 subs. And if you guys want a sub to get us closer to that goal, we would greatly appreciate it. It's how we run everything here. It's why you're looking at a decent overlay. It's because it didn't come just out of nowhere. Thanks so much for Wildcrats and RL-DUIVEN for coming in and playing this game. And outside of all of that, make sure you use our DCRL creator code, DCRL creator code, epic creator code in the shop. Do not make poor life choices because of the code, but if you're gonna make them already, you might as well give us a tiny cut. Outside of that, have a fantastic night, everyone. I know you've been holding it for a while, but I'll join you, Bean. Peace out.